What up YouTube, Topaz Ace back for another review, and this one is to that Chance the Rapper, The Big Day. And I'ma give it the yellow light because I like a lot of aspects of it. Like, to be real with you, when you look at this album, you got to perceive it as this is the heights that individuals who aren't the most talented to begin with. If you work hard and try to build up your own skill set, then you can on your way up to where Chance the Rapper has made it, you dig? But clearly he's not the prototypical MC. He's not one of the great MCs, not of just previous generation comparisons, but of individuals who are here in this generation, you dig? And for that reason, you can tell no matter how much quality production and people that he got around him delivering quality music and all that, his actual music is capped to a degree because he just doesn't have what it is. See, Chance the Rapper is the biggest independent act to ever do it in all the history of the music industry. For where he's at and what he's doing right now, he definitely seems as though he did have a label push at giving points and times of his career. Like, independent artists aren't supposed to do and reach this point that Chance the Rapper is at, but he's clearly there. So therefore you can't disregard his greatness in terms of the music industry, and his music is rather solid at times, man. Like, he gets quality bands and producers and everybody and features, and he has concepts to everything that he does. And when you analyze him lyrically, from time to time, he does deliver punchline bars. Now, they are cheesy punchline bars, but yet they're cheesy, comical punchline bars where he really focuses mainly on his wordplay as well, on top of crafting projects that have core fundamental meanings and concepts behind them. Like, this is all the formula to crafting something magnificent. But when you listen to this album, be like, okay, it's cool, like, I like the music, I like everything that's going around it, but it just doesn't have that extra level that's ultimately keeping me entertained with this whole thing all the way through, because it's a long one. It's 22 tracks with only 3 skits up in there. And the concept of it is one that's going to ultimately make you lose interest after a while, you dig? Because what he's trying to do, he's trying to deliver music for everybody here. That's why he's jumping through all of these genres here. And these genres happen to be hip-hop, R&B. He did house music. He did gospel music. He even had like some lo-fi elements in particular songs. He did trap music. He did a whole lot of things trying to please everybody on this. And this is something that I've said for years. Like, when you try to please everybody and jump from different genres and all of that stuff, you end up making everyone mad. Because what if there's people that came to your project because they only wanted to hear hip-hop? So you only got a select few songs for hip-hop, and these people were just going to be mad about that. What if some people came, like, I heard he has some house music up on here, and you only got one house song up on there. Now they're mad no matter how good the music is. You feel me? Like, the more you try to people please, the more you got to understand that you can't have 100 songs on a project and 10 songs per genre that you're trying to do. Like, that's just not realistic. Like, what you need to do is craft some stuff that you like and put that out there instead of trying to people please. Have people enjoy what you like, and then from there you can continue to move forward. But the ultimate concept of this project here is him talking about his wedding day. And this is why this whole project is super happy, super positive. Everything about it is having his love for his woman that he just married not that long ago. And I love that. See, sadly in the music industry as we see it right now, everybody's talking about the same thing. In order to get the record labels to promote you, you got to do something negative. You got to talk about doing drugs. You got to talk about your depression, obviously, right about now. You got to talk about playing women, having sex with them and not caring about them, dealing drugs, things of that nature, killing and shooting people and all of that, man. But Chance the Rapper, who is the biggest independent artist that we've ever seen. He is delivering a project here that's nothing but a love letter to his wife that he just married and such, man. And it's beautiful all the way around, through and through. And how he's able to mash together artists like Megan Thee Stallion, DaBaby, Gucci Mane, and that's on a song produced by Timbaland. How he got Nicki Minaj on multiple tracks. Like, all of these people actually fit in with what he's trying to do on all of these songs. Like, it shows you different angles of all of these other individuals that go in completely different directions. On top of some super interesting skits as well, like how he got John Witherspoon, who was in Friday, and he's in the Boondocks, he's Pops and all that, like well-known actor, actually literally not telling jokes, but he's ultimately a part of this skit and this reality that he's putting through on this project. And then he also got Keith David. For those of you who don't know, he was John Gillard in the movie ATL. You dig? And he's back in that same character on this song where he was representing, you know, black entrepreneurship in that movie, and he's continuing on that reference in this skit that he's doing. Like, these are skits that he had to literally think about and actually put some money together in order to do this. This is a flushed out concept that he's doing his best with. It's just, honestly, there's not a lot of songs that I'm going to put towards my playlist here. There's a bunch that I enjoy that you can listen to it all the way through, but the level in which you need to reach in order for it to be some of my favorite songs, I don't believe he has the ability to get there. No matter how great he is, the fundamental skill set that he's lacking is something that's never going to go away. Really, the only song that I applied to my playlist would be that I Got You Forever, that got arilennox up in there. She's the singer from Dreamsville and all of that. Even as the lyrical ability of it is just not there, it's really just the production and the overall wedding vibe that's getting presented here that makes this into a dope song. Now, there were a couple other songs that came close that I actually considered to put on the playlist and all that, man, but really didn't happen. And that's starting with All Day Long, which is the intro to this entire project. Now, this song really just sets the tone for just living your best life. As he got John Legend up on this one, but the best part about it is Chance the Rapper and his flow that he's delivering on both of these verses here. And he says a few things, like how he's saying his next tour is going to have 8 legs, like a daddy long legger. The next song that I considered for my playlist would be that Do You Remember? Where on this song, he's pretty much reminiscing on summers of the past. Like how he said that I used to rock South Pole, where that's a fashion line that went out of style a while ago. Or how he's saying that his family's like The Sopranos and y'all's is like some altos, where The Sopranos was a TV show that happened back in the 90s and all of that. But yet, the second verse, he goes more into this summer that we're seeing now and these memories that we're going to remember, like having Donald Glover being in The Lion King and Will Smith being the genie. But why is it that neither of these two songs made my playlist? It's ultimately because I just feel as though something is missing when I listen to them. And it's hard to put your finger on exactly what it is because the production is fire. The way that Chance the Rapper is flowing on it, it's not the most magnificent, but it's not taking away from this whole thing. Like, the hooks and everything that he pieced together was actually pretty cool. But yet, when you just look at it overall, you realize, okay, it's gotta be Chance the Rapper. It's gotta be the aspect that he's not a phenomenal rapper, he's a serviceable one, and that ultimately caps his capabilities to create these classic songs. He definitely has his bars, he definitely has his flow, but yet he'll never be mistaken as a top 2 rapper in the game as J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar are right now, no matter how great he is on the underground. And it shows on this project that had all of the elements that it could have been a phenomenal project, could have been a classic, but when you listen to it, you see it's the core fundamentals that Chance the Rapper is lacking in that honestly prevents this from moving beyond that. That's why I'm giving this project, man, 7 out of 10. Definitely worth the listen, definitely worth the breakdown, but yet too many people are going to give it way more props than what is due. enjoyed the show, you can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpads.com, that's down there, to read today's article.